apologize, boys and girls, because I had brought a little friend with me to tell about how to come to the carpet, but I can't really find him anywhere. He was in this cage, and I think he's gone missing, so I really don't know what to do. He's about this big, he's brown, he's small.
He's on your head.
What?
He's on your head.
Okay, that is the silliest, most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
You're
Why
a
would there
silly
be?
goose.
Why would there be a dog on my head? There. No, he was in this cage. Let me just check this cage. He's not in the cage. I don't.
On your head.
Are you trying to trick me on the first day of school?
Do this.
You want me to reach up there?
Yes.
If I reach up there, there will be a dog on my head.
Yes.
You promise?
Yes.
All right, you better not be lying to me.
He just fell.
He's not on there! You said he was on my head! It's the first day of school and you're already lying to your teacher. He's in the cage? I already looked in the cage. Now you're lying again? That is so... I'm going to have to email your parents on the first day and say, you were tricking me on the first day of school? That is so mean. I don't know. You already told me once he was on my head and he wasn't on my head. If I look in this cage, is he going to be in this cage?
Yes.
All right, he better be in the... He's not in the cage! You tricked me! Douglas, he was right there on the floor the whole time. Douglas, what on earth? These kids have been tricking me. Oh, I love tricking you. What exactly do you mean you love tricking me? Oh, well, you see, I was just sitting on your head. You were telling the truth?
Yes.
You were on my head? Mm-hmm. And then I did this beautiful dive into the cage. He was in the cage? Douglas, you tricky dog. And then you stepped on me! Sorry, Douglas, I didn't mean to step on you. I just didn't see you. So, Douglas, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you how to come to the carpet, and then they're going to do it. But I want you to tell them how to come to the carpet after I tell you. Got it? Got it. All right. Got it. Okay. Got it. Okay, I got it. Got it. All right. All right. So when you come to the carpet, whenever you're working and you're at your tables, there's a few things to remember. You stand up. Can you remember that? I hope so. All right. You stand up, but don't do it yet. You push in your chair. You walk to the carpet. You sit crisscross applesauce, and you look at the teacher and be ready to learn. Douglas, do you remember what I said? You got it? Oh, yeah, got it. All right. What is it? You stand up. Perfect. You put your chair on top of the table. You let it hop to the carpet. You sit in a pile of applesauce. And you start singing Mary Had a Little Chicken. That's not even a song. All right, could I get somebody who actually listens to my directions to tell me how you come to the carpet in second grade? Sorry, I'm going to stop it for just a minute to protect my students' privacy. They're about to walk to the carpet, their names are about to go on the smart board, and I'm instead going to tell you what you need to do and walk you through the next part. I promise I'll go back at the end where I start, or, well, Douglas sings Mary Had a Little Chicken as my principal is walking down the hallway and she stops to listen to the whole thing. Really embarrassing. You'll want to stay for that. But here's what you do, okay? I'm about to choose in the video one volunteer to tell me the different things you need to do to come to the carpet. They might miss a few things. They may not have been listening very well. That's the whole point of repeating it now and being silly and goofy. We want to capture 100% of their attention with the puppet, but then we want to reel it in and be real here, and they'll be hanging on to your every word because they're waiting for more funny stuff. All right? So you help them out if they need help, and then you get one volunteer to come to the carpet. You don't have the whole class come, but you say something like, well, I think we should probably show Douglas maybe 3 times so that he really gets this down. Because you need to practice the routine about 3 times before you really know that they got it. So you have one volunteer come, and if they're perfect, great, you keep going. If they were intentionally being silly, you're going to have them go back and try again. And if they're still being silly or goofy or whatever, then you're going to pick a new volunteer because you want that volunteer to be perfect. All right, you've got your perfect volunteer. They pushed in their chair. They walked to the carpet. They're sitting crisscross or on their knees if they have a skirt, and their eyes are on you. All right, then you get their whole table, and you work your way up so it's easy to stop. You know, if the whole class comes and it didn't work, it's not easy to stop. But if one comes and it didn't work, it's easy to stop and pick another one. Then that whole table is easy to stop. Then you might want to do another table, but I'm usually ready after one table to do the whole class. All right, they come and you look intentionally at each chair and you say, wow, you pushed in all your chairs. Or you say, well, there was one chair out. I bet next time when we try it, all the chairs will get tucked in. Okay, so then you look and you say, well, all of your eyes are on me. Very nice. Okay, but you don't let them go yet. You teach them how to go back to their tables. And here's how you do that. But let's see if you remember that part where you put your eyes on me. Very nice. And we're learning blah, 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 blah. All right, you just learned a lot of blah, all right? Now it's time to go back to your chair. Here's what you need to remember when you go back to your chair. You stand up. Kind of hard not to do it. You stand up, you walk to your chair, don't do it yet. You sit down in your chair, you get right to work, and you share the supplies. Got it? Mm-hmm. All right, let's hear it. Eat the crayons. Flip your chair upside down. Get right to eating the crayons. Eat all the crayons. That has nothing to do with one another. Okay, does somebody remember what you do when you go back to your table? So you send them back to their chairs. Each time you do this, you're going to look at every chair and every child. They've pushed in every chair, and then you look at every pair of eyes and make sure they're on you before you say something like, nice job tucking in your chairs. You don't want to say that and then say, you know, half of them be not tucked in. And you don't want children to be talking or whispering to each other when you say, wow, your eyes are all on me and you're ready to learn. So make sure you make eye contact with every chair and every child. Okay, they're going to practice that total of 3 times. And then if it's perfect, you're ready to move on to the next activity. But if you're not ready, it's okay to blame it on the puppet a little bit and say something like, Douglas, do you think you have it? Yes, I am ready to run to my chair. Something like that, so that they need to practice it again to show Douglas how to do it. You know, if after that 3 times they're not ready, then practice it again. All right, as promised, here's the video of Douglas singing Mary Had a Little Chicken. Enjoy. Very nice. Mm-hmm. Douglas, so far you haven't had anything good to say. Do you have anything good to say? Mary had a little chicken. That's not little chickens. Mary had a little chicken. Douglas. Whose fleece was white as mayonnaise. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever said. All right, you, I might need a little help. I think I need somebody who wants to get in trouble. Yeah, who wants to go to timeout for the whole recess? That's not exactly. All right, you're going in the box of doom. Not the box of doom. You have to. You're gonna have to go to the box of doom for this part. Please, not the box of doom. Sorry, Douglas.
Mr. Lewis, I came at a strange time. I think that Douglas needed to go to that box
He
of
does.
doom
He
right
has to
now.
go to the box of doom.
And then hopefully next time I come in, he knows what but that's not the way I learned it when I was in second.
That's that's the first time I heard Mary had a little chicken. Maybe you can come out later. Well, who wants to get in trouble?
Not me.